open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. So
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with part 2 of the mega Celebirty mansion. Yes, it's finally finished. For the people who want to download this from the gallery, it's there under my origin, LoveSimplySim. Go check it out if you want to place it in your game. And there's also a link, by the way, in the description for the people who don't want to go to the gallery right now. Just click on the link and it will directly put it into your library. Anyways, we're starting out today with furnishing the master suite. The master suite was the room that I just knew it was gonna set the tone of the entire house, and I wanted the master suite to be very, very luxurious. Luxury was the key word throughout this entire build, by the way. It was like it needed to be very, very luxurious, and you really needed to see that the people who live in this mansion, they have so much money, they spend it on outrageous things like, marble flooring throughout the entire house, golden fixtures, and, real golden side tables everywhere. That's how much money these people have. So for the master bedroom, I am going with this white marble kind of color and then combining it with gold. So we're not going for the, very yellowy looking gold. We're going with the more softer gold color. I just thought that it would look better with the white that we're combining it. So yeah, the overall feel had to be luxurious. So we are using a fair share of the Get Famous items. I mean, this is still a Get Famous build. So I wanted to utilize as much Get Famous items as I possibly could. So the living room section right there, those are Get Famous sofas and chairs. Here I am using Vintage Glamour, by the way. So Vintage Glamour and Get Famous really combine so well together. And I think even in a modern build like this one, you can pull off those two packs together if you just style it with the, with the right amount of furnishing. So yes, I am using some really traditional looking chairs, but I'm combining it, with a more modern looking bed, a nice, clean side table, some rugs here and there. I think it looks really nice. I think the traditional definitely isn't too much. I like the balance of this little master suite that I created. So for the master suite, there are 4 rooms, by the way. This is a very large master suite. We have a very spacious bedroom right here. I love the mirrors though. I love the mirrors that I made behind the bed. So we have 2 vintage glamorous mirrors on the side, and then we have a how do you call it again? Spade, that's it. A spade mirror in the middle. I really like how that looks. It just gives this really luxurious vibe that I was going for. So loving the mirrors. But anyways, yeah, we have a very spacious bedroom. Then I also made a really nice little living room section attached to the bedroom area. So this is where, mom and dad can sit and just relax and enjoy the view while drinking, a cocktail or I think it's whiskey that you can get from the World Globe that I added in there right in the corner. So I think that is a really fun little touch. And then there's also a walk-in wardrobe right next to the seating area. And then on the left side, we have a master bathroom. Mona. So there is a ensuite bathroom. So this is a really spacious master wing. I could have definitely gone for more bedrooms here, but I just really wanted this suite to be very luxurious, large, and have everything that you would probably, imagine a multi-millionaire would have. So yeah, and then here just furnishing, the walk-in wardrobe. I love this walk-in wardrobe. It's so very simplistic. I mean, it's just wardrobes all along the wall, but then combining it, with this little chair here on the side, adding in a rug, and then, the lamps that I'm placing on the floor. I just love that little touch. And then we have the plateau that you can stand on where, Sims can dress your sim. Someone can dress your sim. Anyways, that little plateau there with that golden rug, I think it looks really nice. So for the Sims that are living here, by the way, the storyline that I had in my mind when building this is mommy is a style influencer, borderline beauty guru, but she's not into vlogging or making videos. No, she's a real actual style influencer. She goes to all the shows, to Paris and wherever they do, those runway shows. She goes there and she gives her honest opinion, and her opinion is very valued. So, if she says that, a kind of style or a kind of catwalk style is, ugly or outdated, no one would buy it. She is that influencer. Everyone listens to her. She has quite a name for herself. And she also made, a fair amount of money with what she does. So she also has a husband, of course, and her husband, or maybe, her wife, it all depends on how you play it. But yeah, he or she is a, how do you call it again? A movie producer. So he doesn't actually act. He's not an actor. He produces music, movies, not music. That is his son. He produces movies, and that is also how they could afford a house like this. So you can probably compare him with, I don't know, like a Steven Spielberg or something like that. So here, furnishing the toddler bedroom. For the toddler bedroom, I actually kept it really simple and normal. I am gonna go a little bit more on the not traditional, on the luxurious side for the princess girl bedroom, but for the toddler, I'm keeping it simple and normal. It's a toddler. I was like, why does a toddler need, golden fixtures everywhere and marble flooring that is just a hazard for when he falls? So yeah, he just has a normal bedroom, but for the girl, the princess that I'm building right now, she actually gets marble flooring, golden floor decals. That's actual real gold, by the way. Yeah, mommy, found, or not mommy, daddy found that his little girl, needed the best of the best, and everything that his little girl asks, she gets. So she was like, Daddy, my bedroom needs to be the most expensive and, luxurious bedroom of all my friends. So that is what Daddy did. Daddy made, real golden floor decals for his little girl, her plateau. Mommy has a normal plateau where, you can stand on for fitting clothes. No, she got a real golden one. So yeah, she's a little bit spoiled, this little princess, but I love her so much. And I really love this, oh my gosh, what is this? It's a the desk area. I love the desk area with the little butterflies surrounding the mirrors. It's just so really cute and fun. I love it. And then you're trying to decide, how to furnish this little corner. At first, I wanted to add in a toy chest, but I hate toy chests. Toy chests are really annoying because my Sims always want to clean up the toys that I place as clutter, and it's so annoying. So I removed the toy chest again, and I just placed the the Dr. Bear thingy, you know, that the Sims can play with. So here making a nice little seating area. I just knew I needed to, you know, make a seating area here for, you know, the Sim children to sit. Maybe mommy and daddy would sit here with them just before bedtime. Maybe daddy would play the piano because he is a little bit musical, you know. He does love music, he does play the piano, but it's definitely not his profession. But maybe he would sit here with the children, play piano, you know, maybe lullabies for going to bed. Mommy can read a story there for them. You know, it's just a little living room for the family to use before bedtime. That was the whole point of this room. And that's why I also added in, you know, that piano right there. And I really love how this this living room is furnished. So as you guys can see, it's definitely more towards the modern style, this one. I know the bedroom, you know, it's very henching through the bougie side. This is more modern. We're going with blacks and, you know, a little bit of gold, but lots of white marble. And then here I am making, you know, a little bit of a wall art. That is what I'm making. I'm just hanging up shelves, adding in some mirrors, you know, and then I'm gonna add in some clutter just to make it look very interesting. I had a lot of fun making that wall, by the way. It's just a little part to, you know, be creative, and I liked it. So yeah, here I'm adding in a plant. I added in those mirrors from, I think, the fitness stuff bag. And then here adding in another mirror, and then I'm gonna put a word in front of it. Yeah, I think that is like a charity award. So it's not really a big deal award. So, you know, it can go there. And then here adding in some very modern looking lights just to elevate, you know, that this is a modern mansion. There are definitely very modern elements throughout this build, and to make it more unique and customized as well. And then here I had, you know, those marble side tables, and I wanted to use them there, but they didn't really fit, so I'm gonna use them somewhere else. So here starting with another set of bedrooms. So all of the bedrooms are actually placed upstairs. So the 4th floor is bedrooms. This is the 3rd floor. It's all bedrooms. And then the 2nd floor is gonna be living room. Ouch, I knocked over my my thingy right here, but it's fine. Anyways, the 2nd floor is gonna be living room, dining and kitchen and office. And then the 1st floor is gonna be butler's quarters and also indoor cinema. And then in the basement, we're gonna have a vault. That is the overall floor plan of the house. I will be showing at the very end of the video screenshots of every floor, so that you can really see, you know, how it looks. And for the people who are interested, I am running a poll, by the way. Yes, there is a poll here up in the screen to see if anyone is interested in seeing a house tour of this mansion, but also of the other mansion that I've built, you know, the very traditional mansion for the Del Sol Valley. Let me know throughout the poll. So you can vote either yes please, do a house tour, oh no thank you. You know, those are the only 2 options. Let me know through the poll. If I have enough votes, I will do both of those houses as a house tour. So yeah, let me know, because I actually don't know if people are interested in that, because, you know, it's like a 2-part series already. Maybe you're kind of bored of the build, but let me know through the poll so that I know what to do. Anyways, as you guys can see, we're like halfway through furnishing the teen girl's bedroom. So for the teen girl, we're upstairs, by the way, but yeah, we're back here. Anyways, for the teen girl, I went with this gorgeous green mint color. I knew I needed to use it somewhere. At first, I thought to use it in the master bedroom, but I don't know, minty green in the master bedroom, it just didn't fit in, you know, with my idea of this house. But for the girl, the teen girl, it fitted in quite perfectly. So this girl, she is actually 18 years right now. So she's a teen. She's still in her 18s, but she's already a young adult. And yeah, she is actually a actor. So she's an actress. I'm sorry, not an actor, an actress. She had played when she was little in like, Nickelodeon, and maybe she has done some Disney movies, but now she's going for the bigger parts. Mind you, she's still living at home by her mom and dad, because her dad is actually her producer and also her manager, and she likes to live close, but she is actually an actress, and a very, very good one. And then here we are making a teen boy's bedroom. So this teen boy, he's still a teen. He's like 15, 16 years old, just wants, I don't know, he just wants to be famous. He's thinking on going into music producing, and that's why he has like the music station. But he's also vlogging and doing YouTube, because that is what all his friends are doing. So, he's more into flaunting his, or flexing. It's flexing, right? Flexing his wealth on the internet, making little vlogs about what he does in a day, what I do in a day in Del Sol Valley with my rich friends. These type of vlogs is what he's making, but he also really wants to do music, but he's not there yet. So he still is learning all the skills. He's learning how to play the piano, and I think he also has a guitar, but I'm not sure if I added that in. I probably forgot. I forgot the guitar, but that's fine. You can always add that in. I mean, if you're gonna use this house, your Sims are probably gonna be wealthy, so you can place that yourself. But there is a piano and a keyboard. So yeah, he's still learning to be very musical, and he's getting lessons. And in the meantime, he's vlogging and having fun with his friends on YouTube. So here, furnishing the bathroom. As you guys noticed, there's only one bathroom upstairs, and that is the master, ensuite bathroom. So I made here a tiny bathroom for the children to use. So the teen girl's bedroom actually has an ensuite, but the teen boy doesn't. So the teen boy, the toddler, and the little princess, they need to share a bathroom. And actually the princess is not that happy about that. She demanded her own bathroom, but yeah, there wasn't just not enough space to place one. I mean, they could have maybe changed the living room upstairs in her own private bathroom, but mommy really wanted, a little room for everyone to use there. So she's kind of angry about that, and she does secretly use mom and dad's ensuite bathroom, when they're not at home, and they're a lot away. The nanny is, always there. So yeah, she does use that bathroom quite a bit. Anyways, we're now downstairs at the first and the second floor. We're done with all of the bedrooms upstairs, and here we're starting, with the living room area. So at first I really wanted to use hardwood flooring, because there was so much marble going throughout this entire house. But when I was furnishing this and going back and forth between the levels, I did find that these hardwood floors, as beautiful as they are, they didn't fit in with the overall style. So I'm changing this hardwood floor to first a dark wooden floor, but in the end I also didn't like that, so we're going with black marble in this living room, and it looks really nice. You will see it a little bit later. I am changing out this rug, by the way. The rug didn't really fit in as nicely as I wanted to, and I actually should have kept that zebra rug, because I am gonna change it for another rug. But looking back at that rug, I don't like it. I really don't. And I actually uploaded, it's this rug right there. I uploaded it with that rug, but I don't like it. Thinking back, I should have changed that, and I'm sorry. The entire living room looks very disjointed because of that rug. It's missing a little bit of a luxury element. So, you know, if you download this from the gallery, just delete that rock, you know, play something else because I actually don't like it. So here playing around with the bar stools. The bar stools are gonna change, by the way. Those are not gonna stay. And then here implementing, you know, that gray color that I have going throughout the exterior of the house. I thought, let's bring it in. And I really like that stone, you know, gray wall color that we use. And that's actually from the fitness stuff pack. I use the fitness stuff pack quite a lot. And I don't use it for the fitness items. I actually use the walls. The walls are amazing. If you can ever get that pack, you know, on a discount, you should. Just for the wallpapers and also for, you know, the sofas, because the sofas and the chairs and the dining room table also are very, very gorgeous. The fitness stuff, I couldn't really care less about them. I mean, we already had the spa day fitness items and I think those look better. I mean, I do use the fitness stuff pack fitness equipment in this build because I just thought, why not? I don't use them that much, but I like the spa day ones actually better. So, you know, don't buy the fitness pack for the fitness items. Buy the fitness pack for the living room items and the wallpapers, because those are actually really gorgeous. So what am I doing here? Just adding in, you know, the finishing touches. I'm gonna add in some clutter here and there, just a tiny bit of clutter. I mean, it's a modern mansion. There's not gonna be that much clutter. They have a maid, they have a butler, they have a nanny who also cleans up, you know, once in a while. So they don't have that much clutter. And then here doing the master, no, not the master bedroom, Mona, the office, that's it. So here we are furnishing the office. And as you can see, I added in the marble flooring and you know, it looked really nice. So the wooden floor that we have in the living room, I'm gonna change that to this marble right here. And it really ties in the entire house together. So it's gonna look really nice. And then here furnishing, you know, this little office area added in a world globe. Why not? I faced the desk towards the windows because that is a gorgeous view. Even from, you know, this level, you still have a really nice view. And I wanted to, you know, utilize that. And then your Sims can, you know, look outside and, you know, work on whatever they're working. And then you're changing the cabinets and then changing it back again because I was like torn. Should I use white? Should I use black? I'm going with black in the end. And then also the wallpaper in this office, I am gonna change that to a more modern wallpaper. It was just too traditional for the office. And yeah, that's it for the second floor. Now we're starting the final two floors. So we're furnishing this first floor right here and also the basement. So for the first floor, I really wanted the home theater to be there because we have this really large area without any windows, which was perfect because windows are annoying in home theaters. So I thought, let's do the home theater right there. It's like a movie. It's like a real movie. How do you call it? Cinema. It's like a real cinema. And I added in, you know, a very large screen. There's a red carpet running along. I also added in those you know, those celebrity stones that you have in the city of Del Sol. I just found that it was a really fun touch to add them into the mansion as well. So I do know that there are actual names on there, but I'm just gonna, you know, pretend that those are all stones of, you know, the daughter maybe, and maybe like a grandma who also was a very famous actor back in the day, and maybe, you know, another relative or a friend of the family maybe. You know, they had, you know, replicas of their stones here in their mansion. I just thought that was a little fun touch. And then here, you know, added in a little bit of a marble behind the bar area. So no carpet there, but there is carpet where the actual seating area is. I just really like carpets in movie theaters. It just makes sense. It doesn't make sense to have, you know, a stone floor, especially where you're sitting. A carpet really, I just find it more comfortable, although maybe a little bit messy if you know, are making or eating popcorn, especially when you have children like I have. I always feel very bad when I go to the movies and we're going to the cinema and I take Selena and Sadie with me, because they tend to drop their popcorn everywhere, and I always feel so guilty when we stand up and you can see the popcorn is in the seats and on the floor, and I do try to pick it all up, but you never get everything. So, you know, children and maybe having a you know, a carpet in your cinema, that's maybe not a good idea. But you know, these kids are really sophisticated. They're not like my kids. So it's gonna be fine. And they have a nanny. I don't have a nanny, and a maid and a butler. So, you know, the house is gonna be cleaned. No worries. Anyways, here working on the butler's not pantry, it's like the butler's quarters. So the butler gets its own little wing downstairs. He has 3 rooms, by the way. So this room is his bedroom. And I just found that it was a really fun touch to make the butler a bowling freak. He loves to bowl. He goes bowling in his off days with his friends. They have their own little butler's bowling club. All his friends are butlers. I mean, it's just, you know, all his friends are butlers. They have like a butlers club who loves bowling, and they go bowling every Saturday night. You know, they held competitions and such. So he's a really big bowler, and I just thought it was a fun little touch to add that in into the bedroom. So, you know, personalize it a little bit. And I'm loving the color combination. So we're going with this black and kind of red vibe. So I'm using like the red color on the mirrors, so you can change the color of the mirror, and I'm going with this red kind of glow, and I really like it. And then here going through all the bathrooms because I forgot the toilet. So this is the ensuite of the teen girls bedroom, by the way. I did cut out that little piece of footage, but there it is. This house actually has 5 bathrooms in total. Yeah, there are 5 bathrooms, so there's a fair amount of bathrooms. No one would pee on the floor in this mansion. And yeah, here furnishing the butler's bathroom. So he has a really fancy ensuite. The butlers are actually always very spoiled in my mansions. They always get really good looking, you know, bedrooms, usually ensuites. Not all of them. Some of them doesn't, but you know, usually they get ensuite bathrooms, and this one even had like a little seating nook. And then here, this room is connected to the butler, but this is also used by the family, so they don't use it to sit or anything like that. They actually just use this room to pass through. And as you guys noticed, there is a door there in the wall, a secret bookcase door. I know it looks really fake. It looks really fake, that bookcase door. But yeah, that's a secret door that only the family knows of, and that actually leads to the vault area, because there is another room or another floor that we need to furnish, and that is the vault, where all of the belongings and, you know, everything that they hold dearly, it's in the vault. So we're gonna go to that in just a little bit. First, we're gonna add in some outdoor lighting. I really love how this mansion is illuminated at nighttime. It looks really gorgeous, especially with all the tiny little lights that I added here on the stepping stones, you know. And I'm also gonna add some lights going up the mountain here on the driveway. I think that looks really good. So yeah, that is what we're doing right now. And I'm definitely enjoying enjoying this process. So So yeah, that's basically it. Adding in some lights in the bushes as well, just because that looks better at nighttime. It definitely has no function, just for decoration. Oh, and we also need to furnish the gym, because there is a gym. It's at that very front part, you know, that is detached from the entire building. I added in the gym, you know, right here. And I did test it out, and it is all functional. You can access the gym. The gym is actually on a different level than the entire building, because I couldn't make this work without doing that. So here I did add in a spa or a sauna. There's a lifting machine. I add in a treadmill. There's even a shower, and I will also be adding in a yoga mat. So it is a full-on functioning gym. So you don't actually really need to go outside of your house if you live there, because there's a gym, there's an indoor cinema, there's a swimming pool, there are multiple bars throughout the entire lot. We even have sharks in the vault area, because you know we have that really large pond with the pack where you can add in either sharks or piranhas or very light little creatures. I added that in the vault because I couldn't fit it in the hallway or in the you know, grand entryway. I couldn't make it work, but I really wanted it on the lot, so it's in the basement, you know, where all our belongings and, you know, money is. And I also furnished the garage. So there's a fully functioning garage with a laundry room. I added in a flower arranging table. I don't know why, but I just thought, let's place it there. You never know if we need it. And there's also a woodworking table. And that table, the teen girl actually uses a lot, because she needs that, you know, that handiness skill to be at a certain level for acting. So that's actually really handy that it's in the game. So here we're starting out with the vault. I added in that pond, like I said. And then here, you know, I grabbed some items that I really wanted somewhere in the vault area, but I didn't really know where to place them. So yeah, now we're just gonna furnish this vault. So it is looking kind of bland and very, you know, ugly at this point. I am gonna make it look a little bit more interesting with, you know, those waterfalls from Spade and, you know, overall different textures on the wall. But at this point, yeah, it's looking kind of bland. But I do really like the idea, you know, I like the idea of having a large vault in all of my Sims mansions. It just makes sense. It is definitely something that me and my husband probably would have done if we were millionaires. We wouldn't, you know, place like gold bars or anything like that in it, but I do see us, you know, collect certain items, you know, like Disney collectibles and such. I do have a few Disney collectibles, but they aren't that expensive. But you know, I think I would have had like a hidden room like that in my house, you know, with like really expensive collectibles. And maybe my husband would do like miniature sport cars, because he used to collect miniature sport cars when he was younger. And they were actually like expensive, like, you know, like 100 euros, 150 euros for a miniature sports car. Sadly, he doesn't have them anymore, because one day, it's like really mean, but one day his uncle came by with his little nephew, and he saw, you know, those little collectible toy cars, and he gave them to his nephew, and his nephew broke all of them. Like all of them in one playtime, you know. But to be fair, his uncle didn't know that they were that expensive, although they were placed in a glass cabinet. So, you know, you don't place normal toys in a glass cabinet. It doesn't make sense. And I think it's also kind of rude to just barge in someone's room, you know, take out some toys when they aren't yours. But, you know, that's beside the point. But, you know, after that happened, my husband has never, you know, collected them anymore. So maybe he would have had a room especially for that purpose, you know, for all his little toy cars. Although, you know, I would never call a €150 car a toy. But okay, anyways, we're trailing off. As you guys can see, you know, it's all taking shape. It's looking really fun. I did add in sharks in my pond when I was playing this house. I did play test this entire house. I added in some sharks. I sacrificed a few neighbors. You know, it was a lot of fun having the fault there. I mean, yeah, it's just a nice little touch. And then here, real golden chairs. Yeah, added in those as well. And of course, a little world globe with some drinks, because sometimes you need a drink when taking it all in, you know. And sometimes they walk into this room and they're overwhelmed with how much stuff they have, and they need a whiskey, and that's why the world globe is right there. So yeah, that's basically it. We're almost at the end of the video. I'm hoping that you guys really liked how I furnished this. I had a lot of fun furnishing this house. It's definitely as luxurious as I wanted it to be. And yeah, just let me know in the comments down below what we should do next for the Del Sol Valley. Should I maybe go to the more smaller lots, you know, in Mirage Park, and, you know, continue the style that I was building there with the first lot that I did? Let me know in the comments down below. You know, what should we do next? Maybe do another mansion, or maybe not a mansion, but a very large, wealthy, you know, it's a family home. But and so not a mansion, not a mansion, but it's borderline mansion for a very wealthy family that is not famous. You know, maybe I should do that, because there is still one lot left that I haven't touched in the pinnacles, and that is the lot with the very, you know, nice looking garden at the backside. I have looked at the lot, and I actually didn't know what I wanted to do there. I was looking at it and I was like, Mona, it's a gorgeous garden, but a modern mansion wouldn't fit here. And then I thought, well, then I should probably do traditional, but I don't want to do like a traditional mansion. Maybe I should do like a traditional family home, but really upscaled and fancy. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you have any ideas what to do with that lot. So yeah, I think we're like almost finished with the build. You're adding in some more terrain paint. No, Mona. Some more wallpapers, you know, furnishing this little hallway right here. It looked a little bit empty, so I thought let's add in a golden toilet trophy. When do they actually win those golden toilet trophies? I've never won a trophy, by the way. I've went to like multiple award shows, but I've never won a trophy. So this is the mansion, by the way, by nighttime. I really wanted to show you guys that, you know, guys, that at the end of the video, just so that you could really see that. And then we are off into screenshots. So I'm hoping that you all enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed building this house for you guys. And then, of course, if you liked the video, don't forget to place your likes. Of course, it's very important that you do that, because then the video get noticed, and then we, of course, are gonna grow the channel. And if this is like the first video that you are seeing from me, don't forget to check out part 1. I will link that here up in the screen. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you guys. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.